Okay, to continue where we left off, alternate interior angles are angles inside, because the word interior, the parallel lines, and on opposite sides of the transversal. And I'm going to label transversal like that. You can write it. So if you look back up here, they have to be inside. So if you think about it, they have to be inside these parallel lines, and then they alternate. So they're on opposite sides. So D and F would be alternate interior, and C and E would be alternate interior. So D and F and C and E. Okay, so their relationship is they are congruent. So the reason it helps you is if you know that F is 30, then you automatically know that D is 30. Okay, alternate exterior are angles that are outside, like the word exterior, the parallel lines, and on opposite sides of the transversal. So exterior means out here. So if you find the two parallel lines, exterior would be out here and out here. And so when they alternate, so A and H are alternate exterior. And we really should be putting the angle signs in between them. And then B and G. And their relationship is, again, congruent. And the last one is corresponding. They are angles in the same relative position. Angles in matching corners. So, for example, they have to be on the same side of the transversal and in the same position. So, just look at this side of the transversal on the right. Angle B is in the same position as F. So, B and F. Okay, and if you look at your paper, C and H are also corresponding. And again, that means that they are congruent. They are the same. On the other side of the transversal, you could write down A and E or D and G. Okay, so when we flip it over on the back, so you're going to use what you know about the parallel lines and the transversals to label each of the missing angles. So pause it if you want to, and then come back and see if you get the same labels as I do. So 75 was here, so we know the vertical angle was 75. Then I subtracted from 180 to get 105 since that's on a straight line. And then we know that's 105. And alternate interior, that's 75, so you know that's 75. And then this is 105 because alternate interior or because of a straight line. And then 105 vertical, 75 vertical. So there's lots of ways you can find them once you just have one of them. And remember, there's always just going to be two numbers. So any pair of angles formed, they're either going to be congruent or they're going to be equaling to 180. They're going to be supplementary. So I want you to practice finding the missing angles here and then say how you know. So like on this one, they want you to find the measure of angle 3, and they tell you that the measure of angle 2 is 55. So your reasoning is like you would say they're either supplementary or they're vertical or whatever your reasoning is. And then find the measure of angle 7. And then this is the same, it's just flipped around now. So here's your two parallel lines. So these would be your interior and these are your exterior when you go to do it. And here's your measure. So do those and have the teacher check them. And then you need to mark whether these are true or false using that picture. You need to look back over your notes.